Hey everybody, thanks everybody for coming by. I'm Silver Spook, creator of Neofeud 1 and soon to be Neofeud 2 after 8 years of working on this game. It took me 1 year to do the voice, complete the voice acting phase, which is massive. And I want to thank so much every single one of these people on this panel, this illustrious, highly talented, extremely attractive, very in voice and in makeup. Luna did makeup just for this, really good job, and everybody just really did a really good job. In all seriousness, you guys all did an amazing job. I can't thank you all enough. It's so much work. It's so much. I know it's so much work, and it was so much recording. And I just wanted to have like some kind of event, just to kind of like, I mean, as an indie game developer, indie creator, it's like it's easy to get isolated. I'm just like, I feel like I've done so much work, and it's like there's no company parties, it's like at a corporation or a business. You're like, and here is your, you get some kind of event. So I just want to have some kind of group event, or a lot of you, you've done like so much work on this. You put so much like heart and emotion and thought and creative energy into this. So I just wanted to like have some kind of event and have some kind of celebration. We can't all have cake and dance and have the disco ball drop, and we can't all rave together because I can't afford that also. But anyway, long story short, thanks everybody for working on this, and thanks everybody for who has got the Neofeud is on sale, by the way. Don't forget to go and get it so we can help us finish. I can finish the sequel. So anyways, just wanted to kind of bring everybody in, and as our friend Mexie and Emerican Johnson were saying, like, it's been a while since some of us we've variously done various projects together, but it's been a while. I miss doing a lot of panels with Luna and EJ. That was a good times. But anyway, long story short, go ahead and introduce yourself. EJ and Luna, you go first. Go.
Oh, okay. I missed the subtle cue.
Yeah.
I'm EJ. Luna runs the YouTube channel Luna Oi at youtube.com/LUNAOI. And
he runs Non-Compete.
Kind of, it's selective, but yeah, youtube.com/non-compete is our channel that we run together. But yeah, we're very excited about the launch of Neofeud 2.
Yes.
We did some very fun voice work.
You work hard on the voice work.
Yeah, it's not really our expertise. Yeah, we were.
There's a one day when like the typhoon, the rain was so hard on our top. It was like.
Well, yeah. So it rained for like literally 5 or 6 days, very hard in a row. We're in Vietnam.
Yeah.
And we wanted to get the files to Silver Spook because it's a lot of work putting together a video game, and so finally we're like, we're just gonna have to try to do it in the storm, and so hopefully it wasn't too much filtering and post work to get the voices working. But yeah, it was a hell of a lot of fun, and we're very excited to see the final product. So.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys did really.
What were your characters?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, we had a lot of characters. I think my favorite character that I played was it's a very small role, but it was the surfer.
Oh yeah.
The surfer.
You'd be so good at that.
My main character though was the admiral. Yeah, the villain. I told Silver Spook I really want to play a villain, and I was very fortunate to get to play an evil, sort of a, I guess you could say, kind of an American imperialist bastard.
That
in space.
I cannot wait to hear that. It's awesome.
Quite fun. And Luna played the opposite, Baraxa, a freedom fighting indigenous alien.
Oh, awesome.
Space commie, which is right
amazing. That's perfect.
Yeah. I just want to. It was really great. I mean, I was thinking about, I was trying to put together some kind of like reel just to feature all of this all at once. I didn't quite get to that, but I have various clips of, I think, at least one of each of your voices somewhere on the social media. I'll try to get something together. I didn't have time to get it together today, but yeah, like Luna's. Yeah, it is kind of funny because Luna's character is so. A lot of the characters, it was actually interesting. Like working on some of them, it's like these are like an very ancient alien indigenous race, and they're they're definitely not capitalist. They're they're like they're and it's like they have these words that means like the firecracker sticks, and I was like they have like these words that means like imperialist invaders, and like these words that are come from like referencing like it's kind of like he's like this poetic natural language, and Luna's like, oh yeah, we kind of have that because we have ancient civilization here and we have these invaders. Because so that was fun to kind of build that character, and EJ did an amazing job. I just want to say like that all the characters were amazing. The general Admiral Olympus slash he's actually, I'm not gonna spoil the people who play Neofeud 1, but he's Admiral Olympus, and he's actually a recurring character. But he is Doctor Strangelove Apocalypse Now to the max. He did like several different versions too. He did like
just your garden variety unhinged psychotic American.
Yeah, it's like let's blow them all up and take no prisoner. Yeah, it was really well done. So yeah, thanks. Yeah,
I mean basically it's like Pete Hegseth with a little bit of a Doctor Strangelove spin on it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I could see you just like marching around. Pete, I'm gonna have you play Pete Hegseth in Neofeud 3. Okay, you're gonna just come out to be like, we have to go on a great crusade to bring Christianity and capitalism to the world, and just be a little bit drunk while you're playing that. Just kind of like walk around. Like,
oh yeah, that I can do. I've experienced
a little bit of verisimilitude.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, amazing. Anyways, I was gonna do clockwise. We'll just do Zilla, you want to go next since you're counterclockwise?
Sure. Hi, I'm Zilla. I run a YouTube channel called Zilla's Athenaeum, and I also have social media presences on Twitch and Blue Sky and Mastodon at Zillable. That's syllable but with a Z. And I was very excited for my first real voice acting gig. I have been around voice acting my whole life, and I love it so much. So the characters that I'm playing, mainly two of them. One is a sort of a foil on the council to Mr. Gung Ho Wartime. So somebody who's like, maybe we shouldn't kill everybody. That'd be cool.
Yippee!
And then also my favorite nonsense. Actually, like, I was like, hey, Silver Spook, can I also do this one? Hi, welcome to Malmart.
Oh yeah, I just got the retake. Because Zilla is very, very enthusiastic and very exuberant, and the appropriate energy, but the appropriate energy level sometimes blows out the microphone. So I heard you have to do it like 4 times.
You can move the mic like 2 feet back from me, even with the gain down.
Yeah. We have a cartoon character. It's like the Ronald McDonald. It's a cartoon mascot that's yelling in your ear. So yeah, but that was really great. There's the neo-feudal overlord class trader, and then we have the pure conservative Republican. Just we're all about empire, and there's a whole range of class. Yeah, I think it really works very well. I know it's hard for you guys because you can't all be in the same room. I wish you could all be in the same room and do the voice acting. Right? I mean, yeah. If in the future, after Neofeud 2, I'll just do like a touring road show, which is like the Neofeud, like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's like it's like cyberpunk Broadway play. But it's like we just go around, do it as a play. Some people could
fly us all to Hawaii.
Yeah, once I get enough money,
fly us all out to Hawaii.
I sell 6 million copies. You're all flying to Hawaii.
Your big cyberpunk
budget at all.
Cash in.
Yeah. But I mean, I feel like at least everybody they like read what needed to be read into the lines, which is kind of like that's like a whole process. I thinking about it later, it's like it is like you have to do a lot of imagining to voice act. Even if you're voice acting, if you're like doing Mandalorian, you're like Pedro Pascal, you got like a little pretend, not a baby Yoda. You're just kind of like, what is this kind of like, and you have to just pull the character out of somewhere. So it's yeah. So anyways, everybody did an amazing job, and Dilly did a really great job. The Volterra character, Zilla's character is actually married to my wife Holly. So That's what I did. I played musical spouses. Everybody's married to different people in our friend circle. All of our leftist friends. Like, I think Mexie's character.
Hi, wifey, in the background.
Yeah, and Holly is the Russian alien, commie wife of the Zilla's class trader, ultra rich feudal aristocrat that doesn't want to be related to these rich people anymore. And anyways, I'll stop going off and let everyone introduce themselves, such as Mexie.
Hey everybody, it's Mexie. I have a few channels, although I'm not super active anymore. I've been on maternity leave, which, I mean, it feels like I've been on it for years. But I now have a 2-year-old and a 9.5-month-old, so I kind of have been off and on maternity leave for a while, but my channel is just my name, Mexie. I have not posted on there in a while, but I do monthly Positive Leftist News show. So you can find that at Positive Leftist News, and we just put out one today, actually, so check that out.
One of my favorite channels on YouTube, because
oh my gosh,
goodness, I need it.
Oh, thank you. That's so awesome. Like I've been, you know how it is, like with your metrics and whatever, like the past few have not gotten as many views as normal. So I'm like, what's going on? But it is what it is. Like the algorithm doesn't always love our leftist content, but that means a lot. So thanks for thanks for saying that. I love making it. It's like I need it. I need to make it because now my algorithm is just filled with all the positive news, and God, yeah, we need it. Anyway, I absolutely loved the whole process of voice acting. I played Princess Sybil, and yeah, gosh, it was just like kind of a steep learning curve at first, because I was initially like, I'm just gonna record everything and then send it to Silver Spook, and I'll clean it up for him. Like I'll go through and just edit out all my bad takes and stuff like that. Obviously, I had no time for that on maternity leave. And then I was like, oh, actually, I obviously should have just done a little bit and sent that first so that we could, like work out any kinks or whatever and kind of get on the same page on things and then go forward or whatever. But anyway, I absolutely love doing it. And yeah, I mean, I don't know how many spoilers we want to give, but probably not really, but
I'm trying to veil them as much as
Sorry?
Oh, I said I try to. Sometimes I'm really bad about that. I try to veil it as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say but I kind of want to. It's hard because you want to talk about it. I know. Mexie's character is very, very important. It's actually is a recurring character from Neofeud 1. Holly played Princess Sybil in Neofeud 1, and it was like and Holly has to play an even bigger character in Neofeud 2. It's like 30,000. It's like half a novel worth of voice acting, and it's like you kind of got to play that one. And so Mexie took over, and actually Mexie sounds closer. Just is able to pull off the Valley Girl kind of. It's like Clueless. I'm just like totally all about the sharing economy. I have like trillions of dollars, but it's like I've totally copied this too. It's fine. It's like
Yeah, I could really nail the Valley Girl accent. I'm proud to say. So yeah, no, it's been awesome, and I cannot wait to see the final product. And I'm actually going to replay Neofeud 1 like right before it comes out, just so I'm totally refreshed on the story. So that's another plug for everyone to get it on sale right now so that you know the story going into the sequel. But yeah,
awesome. And yeah, again, thanks. Yeah, it's like so much work. I know it's kind of a and because some people involved are coming from different life experiences. Like obviously Luna and EJ are like been doing theater and entertainment art, video making for a while, like and like several obviously there's a lot of obviously YouTubers involved, but some have more or less like in the production of like fictional entertainment sort of stuff. And so that's it can be it's a little bit different from like creating like a video essay, because you're kind of it's getting the intonation and getting the scenes right is sometimes there's a little bit conveying the right emotion in the scene is a little bit different from like making sure, like if you're creating, like a lot of people here, obviously I think every single one of us has created some kind of video essay. You kind of, the main thing is getting the information correct and pronouncing the words right is kind of more important than like conveying the sadness or the happiness or the fear, which is kind of like it's a more theatrical, not necessarily more theatrical, but it's not necessarily necessary in a video essay. So, but I mean, but you did an amazing job, like figuring out all that and getting past the learning. And I am not the best. I fully admit I'm not the best project director and director of actors or voice actors. So that's like, so I apologize to everybody.
You really are though. It's like you really are, honestly.
Good.
Yeah, and like the feedback was always so constructive and so useful and everything. I think for me it was like it was also kind of because I was going through every scene that I was in, so I wasn't reading like the whole thing top to bottom. So it was kind of like trying to piece together, okay, how am I supposed to be thinking and feeling in this scene when I haven't actually, like, I don't know the full story, so that was kind of challenging. But no, like, you were so great in terms of your feedback and everything, and I learned a lot through that. So yeah, I feel like you are very good at directing.
Yeah, and you really stuck with it and made sure that like everybody who was involved kept getting in communication, and like you got in contact with me a number of times. We're like, hey, like here's this other side thing. Could we help with that? Or like, or like, hey, could you retake this one line because the audio quality, like, just the communication was so clear and timely every time. And as in my other hat. I do a lot of people management and project management, and clear communication, you can't undervalue that. It's so good. It's so good. It's so necessary.
Well,
I mean, you may not, be sitting there with your spreadsheets and like, but you're a good people person, and that helps a lot.
Well, thank you for the positive feedback and this positive leftist news for this leftist. Thank you. But yeah, yeah, I'm unsure of myself because I do have to, it's a weird thing because when you're indie solo deving, it can be especially like one person. I'm a little bit shaky on certain. I know I'm not the greatest artist on the earth, but I have to program, I have to write the story, I have to act. I know I'm not the best voice actor, but I kind of got to do a lot of this stuff. So it's So thank you for the votes of confidence on that, and
it's really just a confidence issue, Silver Spook, and I can tell you as somebody who's directed myself, the key to confidence when you're directing is to wear jodhpurs and a beret, and carry around a riding crop. That's really all there is to it. I mean,
that's what I used to do when I was a manager in retail, and very effective.
The riding crop is just essential.
Dang.
Yeah. Back in the 2010s, man, you could get away with stuff like that nowadays.
Yeah.
Having nostalgia for the 2010s.
Yeah.
Making me feel old.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. Speaking of 2010s, and Ron is one of the voice actors as well. That you've also done some other acting of various kinds in the 2010s in horror fan.
Actually, in the 2010s, I was in several low-budget horror movies. Teen Ape versus the Monster Nazi Apocalypse, Evil Inbred Rednecks, which is as descriptive a title as can be, and Filthy McNasty 4 Beyond McNasty. I died in all of them, and that was the basis of my acting career. And as you can see, I have blossomed into a wonderful voice actor. Definitely had a lot of experience in between there with doing nothing. But yeah, it was a real pleasure working on this project. I mean, I really enjoyed, Neofeud and just like the story and everything like that. I've really enjoyed learning more about these characters that I've, portrayed here. And I really enjoyed working with you, Silver Spook, because to add on to the Love Fest, I felt like you were probably the most patient director I've worked with. I've only worked with 2 directors, to be fair, but you really do have like tons and tons of patience. Like there was times where I would go radio silent for like weeks, and you'd be like, "Hey, you okay? You still gonna send this rolling?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, sorry, other job, sorry." And you were like, "No, it's totally cool." So, yeah, you're good people, as Zilla said, I believe.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I should give you ability to do your own just intro. But since you already brought it up, yeah, you did a really good job. Ron has done like a lot of voice. I think you might have done maybe except for me. There's maybe you and one other person have like done just a whole bunch of voices, and all of them were really really awesome, really great job.
Thank you.
And
I typed
yeah,
them all down. I think it was between 15 characters, something like that, 10 to 15 characters.
So for spoilered information, but I just have to know, did all of them die?
Oh, well. I
What a
can't
Are you
question.
confirm or
invented
deny.
the voice acting of Sean Bean?
I should be, but I don't know. Some of them might have survived. They might be dead inside. But I'm pretty sure that at least some of them made it out okay, relatively speaking, physically speaking.
yes, I know. At least one of them. At least one of them definitely made it out okay. Even though I'm not actually, I know I'm no spoilers. No spoilers. Mexie's characters. Somebody related to Mexie's character. A lot of people want him to die, maybe, and I won't say who, but somebody very close to Mexie's character. He may not die. So luckily for Ron, at least one of his characters canonically have survived. So good job.
Look, I'll be immortal one way or the other. So
yeah. But yeah, I mean, if you want to introduce the rest of your your sites and what you're working on.
Oh, sure. I have a podcast. It's more or less defunct right now called Just a Little Guy. I just recorded an episode with Zilla about 7 months ago now, and I still haven't even edited it. So that will come out eventually, hopefully. But otherwise, I do stream on occasion on Twitch at Megaron TV. Yeah, and I've been a part of a D&D show called What's Left of Us with Zoe B and Thought Slime, as well as the Starfish Face and J-Corn. If you want to look that up, you just look up at the J-Corn, and you can watch that entire show. There's like 30 something episodes. It didn't feel like that many, but it was a lot of fun. It's currently on hiatus as well, so most of the time I'm just sitting around waiting for Silver Spook to reach out and be like, hey, can you read this? But yeah, that's the gist of what I do right now.
Well, I apologize. That's part of why I was trying to hit people up and do some more events, because I there's 140,000 words. It's approximately 3 Isaac Asimov books worth of Neofeud 2 script. Sadly or happily, every single one of them has been voice acted. So I have so that's part of why I wanted to.
I'll just go slumming around the video essay landscape looking for quotes again. We all know somebody who needs something by Trotsky read out in a weird Mick Foley voice. So.
There you go. I mean, really, you know.
I've got an entire channel for that. You can find that.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, definitely in all seriousness, Ron does have a lot of voices. It's one little story I got to bring up is there are actually in EJ's unhinged Apocalypse Now General, what is it, the Colonel Kilgore from Apocalypse Now, that I love the smell of napalm in the morning. His one of his soldiers, Ron plays all of his imperialist Navy crewman, the F-16 pilots, and originally it was like, oh, this is kind of like maybe like a pirate ship because they're on a ship, right? So Ron kind of did like, ahoy matey, we got to bomb all of them little commies, it's like he had like doing like a pirate voice, and I was like, okay, I know, because this is a weird thing about Neofeud. I know this is a little tricky thing because Neofeud it's very like meta. It kind of phases between like extremely satirical, very comedic, like almost like slapstick, cartoonish level of comedy, and then it gets a bit more serious in times. It's a hard thing. You have to kind of read it into different scenes, and like, so I mean, it's totally understandable. You might read, okay, this is like Monkey Island. This is like a Tom and Jerry level of like silly pirate caricature. And I was like, actually in this scene, can you do something more like a Star Wars, like a red shirt, or like the Star Wars, the guys when Han Solo is like, it's just prisoner transfer, blah, blah, blah. Like the just general, the Star Destroyer crew more than like pirates. Cause I literally have an actual pirate. There's like a literal Monkey Island pirate that's like, "Arr, matey," in the game. So I need you to full pirate on that voice. So reel it back to regular transatlantic Navy for this one. Anyway, that's just.
I do say, sir, it is unfortunate that we are being fired upon by the rebel army once again. I don't think that was the voice I did, but
and then AJ's like, fire the destruct star, you know.
yes, quite right away.
Handling my South Carolina heritage there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's really interesting
that.
because like you guys can do all of that different voices like that. My biggest challenge is this. I am revealing this all to you, even though I'm an essayist, but like, I do not have audio memories. I can't remember sound or accent or voice at all. In my head, it's just quiet.
Luna is an audio aphantasic person, and I'm visually aphantasic. So
So like
we have to have each other's backs about things. Like when I'm shopping for clothes, I have to be like, Luna, what would I look like in this shirt?
So I had like to put a Photoshop in my head. Okay, put that shirt on him to see it's good enough.
And then when Luna's trying to deliver lines, I have to just kind of like.
He has.
I have to like. It's like the most annoying thing. Like most actors really hate this when you like just tell them exactly how to deliver the line. But Luna like will deliver it great, and then she will forget how she delivered it.
Yeah, I forget.
So I'll have to like
easily.
play it back for her so she can copy me.
It's really difficult. It's like God. It's like so in your head there's no voice, no sound. Like yes, there's no sound in my head at all. It's just quiet.
But Luna's been working.
That's amazing.
On her British accent and her American Southern accent. I think we should debut those. That's right.
Southern American accent.
Tell them, what would you like to eat? What would you like to eat for breakfast this morning?
Pecan pie. Pecan pie.
And wait, let's go British now. What will you drink with it?
A
A bottle of water.
That's the Essex. I know that one. A bottle of water.
I keep telling her she just needs to go British. If she just goes British accent, then it'll be perfect. You won't have any. The Vietnamese will fade away.
No, goddamn British.
Yeah, you got to use that next time, Silver Spook. That sounds so peaceful, though, Luna. Having just like quiet in your head. That sounds amazing.
It's quiet land.
I can't even imagine it.
So it's like okay.
It's a war zone in here.
To me, how do I think? Okay, it's like I can think in like if you read a book quietly, you just see the lines and the letters. It's just my thought. It's just
makes no sense to me. She just like looks at a book and the information just like
I just
absorbs into her. I don't understand that. I have to literally read it like out, like I'm reading myself a story.
I can read extremely fast. So I just like see through the road, like the letters and the words that just got into my head. I don't have to read in my head at all.
Wow, it's like a computer.
Like Holly kind of reads like that. Holly reads super fast. Like just looks at the words and knows what he says.
Yep. Maybe she's the same like me. Maybe she's quiet in there.
Internal monologue.
Yeah, there's some really fascinating research about how people internalize, like how people actually think and perceive. Because we all kind of assume that our experiences are universal, and that is just not the case.
Right.
They have that, you know, the visual test with like how when you picture an apple, how sharp the detail is. And like it goes from the word apple to like a photorealistic apple. But that's true for all of the other senses as well, and it's true in our dreams, and it's true in like what we perceive our thoughts to be. Like a lot of people are like, yeah, there's like a running monologue of my own voice in my head as my thoughts, and I'm like, my thoughts are just thoughts. What are you talking about? I have to translate into English, let alone anything else I speak. That's why I speak like 20 languages.
Yeah, Zilla is our language expert. Yeah.
I mean, mostly dead languages, but some not. I mean, these are here for a reason.
What do you mean my thoughts are just thoughts? Like you just have a sense of what they are?
Mm-hmm. There's not a picture. Cool. There's not a physical sense to them at all. I don't like see visuals. I don't hear sounds. I think the thing, and then I have to translate it into something I can put somewhere.
I will go into that kind of like a flow state sometimes where I'm not verbally thinking my thoughts, like when I'm editing videos or when I'm driving or doing something like using a skill. But what's weird is that I will not remember any of it. So there's a lot of times where I'll have driven for like 45 minutes and then I'm like, I don't remember taking any of those turns.
I call that driving meditation. It's like you're
Yeah.
you're not asleep or anything. You're watching the road and everything is fine.
Yeah.
It's just you're zen.
It's not written into your memory.
I think if I don't verbalize it in my head, then like it doesn't get written down by my brain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I relate to that. I think me and you are the same. Like I think like that too, EJ.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it causes anxiety too though, because I'm constantly like, I guess, overthinking everything because I have to make it into a narrative, and
Mm-hmm.
things don't always
in your head.
things don't always like fit into a narrative. So a lot of times I don't know, I think I'm stressing myself out over like writing a story that doesn't really need to be written, like where I
Mm-hmm.
left the base cap or something.
Yeah, I relate to that.
My problem is like because my visual memory, my visualization is very vivid. So it is very distracting. It's just like I keep telling you, like, I can imagine a blue and like pink dragon flying over your head right now when we are talking. So it's like I need like extra energy to stay focused. Cannot let my imagination distract me.
Around it sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing. So I've been told by lots of people that most folks do not have full sensory dreams. Like
Mm-hmm.
either it's all in black and white, or it's kind of vague. Like they don't remember
Yeah.
details visually, or they can't smell anything in their dream. I don't have that. I smell, I touch, I know everything in my dreams, and so it makes it actually very weird sometimes when you have a realistic, like thematic, realistic dream. I'm like, wait. Did they actually say that to me, or was that my
Yeah.
dream of them?
I usually don't have realistic dreams, but sometimes I do, and it's like but I always have terrible dreams. Like I always have dreams that are just like it's just a real life situation, but frustrating. Like it's just something is frustrating, something is upsetting or whatever. So yeah, I'll have so many where I'm just like fighting with my mom or something. Then I'm just like, oh God, did that happen or what? But yeah, that sounds stressful. I don't
yeah, I
have
don't
Most
want to.
of my dreams are like weird fantasy plots, so it's not that big a deal. But every once in a
that's
while,
like
I'm
my
like, oh crap.
partner. My partner has like
My
the
dreams
best,
are
most
very
wonderful
vivid.
dreams.
Usually I dream that I was late for classes or like late for the exam or like
Yes.
I was trying to prepare for my trip, a very important trip, and I never find my stuff at all.
Mm-hmm.
I think what's interesting is that not only so I do have the only time I ever have visual imagination is when I'm dreaming. I know that I know that I'm seeing things when I'm dreaming. I remember it clearly, but I can't see it obviously what I saw in the dream.
Yeah.
But
when he closed his eye, just pitch black.
yeah.
And all the information going to metadata, kind of thing. He like,
yeah. Luna
describe things, but
Luna's trying to understand. Like I can remember, like if I saw somebody, I could remember what they were wearing, but my brain just logs the metadata. So like, you know, so I'm almost face blind. Like I have to see somebody's face quite frequently, like again and again and again before I can remember it. But like when it comes to dreaming, I think what's most interesting is that my brain is like, I wish that I could write fiction as well as my brain can, because my brain will create like people like that have real, like they're real living people that have like real personalities, and they're like really deep, like they'll have like consistent background stories, and I'll have conversations and stuff. But then when I'm trying to write fiction, I have such a hard time like creating characters with life. So it's like, I don't know, my brain has this ability, but it won't give me access to it unless I'm asleep. So that's frustrating.
Right, just write in your sleep, just record it all.
No joke. That is how I end up writing fiction. Is I'll have a dream and I'm like, I'm so frustrated that this was just like a 30-minute dream in my REM cycle. I'm gonna write it.
Yeah.
And so that's where a lot of my stories come from. I do have a few published under the name Zilla Black if you want to look them up.
Nice. Yeah. What's the genre you usually write? Or do you have a specific genre?
Sci-fi fantasy. So
Nice.
I have some stuff that is like magical realism, and I have some stuff that is like
awesome.
Oh, I like that.
Way out there, and I have this book that I keep being like, oh, I'm gonna finish this book. I seriously am. That's like ring world around the dead Earth, and I also have the one that I actually did finish that I need to edit. That is complete, like, I guess you call it low fantasy when it's it's not elves and shit. It's just a fantasy world with a different magic system and everything. They're both about climate change, so there's
You need to
that.
sleep more. If you get more sleep, you could probably
You can write in your
Right.
write it
sleep.
down.
Right in your sleep. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
What?
No,
Is that how they delineate high versus low fantasy? I thought it had to do with the amount of THC that you took. No.
No comment.
No substances, illegal substances were used on the making of Neofeud 2. Everyone was very legally dosed with very legal Tylenol, or I don't know. I can't tell if it caused autism or not, based upon the United States. Yeah. Anyways, I won't bring that.
That was
into
pre-existing.
It was a pre-existing
I
condition.
love my country.
I only take ibuprofen.
Yes.
Not acetic.
so I
Well, now,
actually,
hold on, let's see how we say that.
actually Tylenol is the only painkiller I'm allowed to take. So like, cool, thanks. Just make the one thing I can use as a painkiller harder to get. Awesome.
Yeah. The one thing I wanted to bring up was that what was it? Luna and EJ, when you're working on, speaking of like producing the fiction, I remember like there's a couple. Not everybody got to do this, but I was trying to do some live direction, and it was interesting, like because like the way I gather is like when you're trying to produce the character, you're trying to get the emotion. You actually say the line in Vietnamese, like, okay, what is the feeling of this? And then EJ was trying to help you, right? That was really fascinating how you produced the characters. Yeah.
She had to hit me a few times during the recording
Yeah.
Yeah.
to get herself pissed off.
Yes.
So I was just like, go ahead and hit me. Good.
I remember that too.
And
Yes.
then I curse in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
The curse in Vietnamese, so I can be like, real piss.
We could probably demonstrate that right now. I'm sure Luna has some pent up rage against me that she would like to release.
Yeah.
It's a very
That was very realistic. That was good acting.
Kidding.
Yeah, it's just like I never thought about it. I was kind of like, you have to know everything about this, but I was kind of like, I was thinking about it. Okay, also I just want to say also, Luna, you did, I mean, of everybody, you probably have some of the hardest hurdles, because you got to do this in this in English, obviously not your first language, and you got I also want to apologize to everybody for creating words like the Cthulhian squid, and you have to say like ketoacidosis, and the Venusian people civilization. There's like 25,000 neologisms, like made up words, plus like medical terminology. Although Luna actually nailed all the medical
Yeah, you gave
terminology
me a bunch of medical terminology.
in English. Yeah, so I don't know how everybody did that though. To be honest, so you guys all did get A+ in all of your high school and college classes. If you didn't,
I'll be sure to tell them.
I'll have to go
15
tell the
years ago.
dean.
you gotta get that.
Revise my drink.
You gotta get that 4.0.
I'll revise my terrible economics grade upward.
Yeah.
I think that's the
You
only
gotta
one
get
that
that C
qualifies.
plus up, baby. B minus.
And one thing I want to say.
Really embarrassing D. I have a D in computer science, and I'm good with computers, but my TA was so obnoxious. I didn't go to class because I didn't like his voice.
I swear that none of you is as embarrassed as me. I failed my freaking communist class.
Oh no.
No.
I didn't know they had those.
She had to retake it. But you didn't fail it the second time.
No, I did not.
That means you got twice as much commie indoctrination.
Yeah.
But shit, when I failed my like advanced math class and my physical exercise class, I did not give a shit. But when I failed my revolutionary path of the Communist Party of Vietnam, like, ooh, I failed. I take the second time and I passed, but god damn it.
What did your dad say?
Second time. Yeah, what did your dad say? Your dad's a big commie. What did he say?
I don't know. I
You blocked it out?
tell him actually.
You didn't tell him. Okay.
I wouldn't tell him either. It's okay.
That's valid.
Freaking
Your
That's
secret
valid.
is safe with
Still
us and
good
the
screen.
entire internet.
Yes.
Except my dad. The entire internet knows.
Did you tell your mom? You didn't even tell your mom? Now I have something to hold over your head.
Really rather I told
Like a
them
pink
many
and blue
times that
dragon.
I failed my math and my exercise, but not my revolutionary path to the Communist Party of Vietnam.
This
You
is
made
gonna
up for
remind
it.
me of communism was a red herring.
More than made up for it in time. That's actually kind of like an inspirational. It's like the whole Einstein failed. No, really.
Yeah.
It's like Einstein failed. What was it, math or something at the gymnasium? Luna failed revolutionary path of the Communist Party.
The reason that I failed, the main one, I think, is because like, okay, Marxism class, the one in class 2 I passed fine because it's like an essay kind of style. And just like to read like 5 questions and then write answers for them in paper, like on like 90 minutes or something. But like this freaking revolutionary path of the CPV, it's like it's a computer, like, you know, kind of choosing A, B, C, or D.
Multiple choice.
It's like 100 questions in 50 minutes. So you have to answer 2 questions in 1 minute. I couldn't finish them all in time, so that's why it's for some.
It's the pressure.
It's like.
Yeah, that's not even testing your knowledge. That's like it's like a different kind of skill set that they're testing at that point. You know,
testing your ability to take a test.
Yeah. The time crunch tests are not effective for anything other than can you work under pressure, and especially if it's like
a fighter pilot.
Like especially if it's one of those, like, you know, you get like just A, B, C, or D on each one. It's like literally in the US, there are these standardized tests that everybody has to take to apply for college, and it's like the study classes that you take, the training materials are basically, so we're not going to teach you the subject matter. You should already know that. We're going to teach you how these tests work so that you can game them.
Yeah. If you when in doubt, choose C.
Yep.
Choose C.
Yeah, pretty much.
I knew that, Jay.
Like statistically, for some reason with the tests, it's most likely to be C.
They've
probably ironed that out since I was a student, though. That was like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
The C trick probably doesn't work anymore. So if you're a student and you're about to take a standardized test, do your own research. Don't trust my out of date quarter-century old knowledge.
Yeah, but just know that it's not testing your knowledge, and it's not testing your worth. It's testing.
I just love that, like,
to take this test.
They're just trying to like in case anybody ever tries to break you, like they got a light on you, and they're like, what were the underlying economic reasons for the Doi Moi reforms? Tell me. In 30 seconds.
You're giving her flashbacks, EJ.
The Creed. Lisa, what year was this Creed made? Excuse me. God, it was really that difficult, man.
Was that the same year that Toxicity by System of a Down came out? I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
I love the image of Luna like smoking cigarettes, like
say a joint.
You did not smoke any joints in college.
No.
Luna was squeaky clean in college. Luna was like the model.
I was like so innocent.
She was.
Not a single crush in high school. I did not have my first love until I was 25.
And she's bisexual, which is funny. It's like
I'm not bisexual.
You had a pretty wide field. You could have.
I don't know. I was so dumb. Like I regret it. You know.
No, no. Believe me, based on my experiences dating in college, you didn't miss much.
Yeah.
Or high school.
High school.
Especially high school. Talk about wasted energy.
That's the next game. It's going to be Neofeud 3 Leftist Dating Sim.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hey.
I can't wait to do the voice lines. Ooh woo.
Yeah. You have to. Anarchists must date, Marxist Leninists. That's the real challenge,
Mm.
Yep.
Challenge level.
We will make a leftist coalition if it kills us.
Yeah.
A coalition / polycule.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I live in Boston, so not false, right?
That's amazing. I love that.
Oh my god.
I love that. Like the Menchigan the Menshevik faction of the
Oh
polycule.
my God.
Like
Yeah.
it's ousted by the Bolshevik faction.
you know.
Now you're the primary partner.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like a dating game show.
dating game show. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, who? Yeah, I don't. Who would be the tsundere? Is that the Marxist? I don't know. Is that the market? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Luna has
Tanky
some
tsundere.
He's got a giant beard,
characteristics.
and that's not just referring to his boyfriend.
We'll get Nick and Vanessa Lachey involved.
There's a lot of potential with this. We should
Yeah.
keep this ball rolling.
Right now.
People
Yeah,
can,
write
yeah.
it down.
That's what,
Christmas book.
yeah, I mean,
I'm
yeah,
sure Ollie's taking notes.
yeah. Holly's taking notes from me. You know, I was like, literally, people. I mean, I'm full 100 seriousness. I actually, people were asking, a bunch of people, like cyberpunk fans and the game fans, particularly because it's on Steam, and a lot of gamers, they were like, will I get to romance the cyber babes? That was a question I got a whole bunch. They're like, is this gonna be like, can I literally date people? And I was thinking about it. I was like, I don't really want to make like a, spicy, visual novel, kind of just like kind of smutty. That's not what I'm trying to make here. But people kept demanding that. So I was like, well, maybe I should have some romantic subplots. Especially when like there's a little, like Neofeud 1 has not that much going on with that. It's mostly, it's a kind of a conspiracy unraveling. It's kind of like a matrixy. It's got a lot of cyberpunk elements to it. It's got some, it's like, classic point and click adventure, puzzle solving, Monkey Island elements to it. But then I was like, maybe I should, do I have to put, I'm kind of not joking. I was like, maybe I should put a little more romance in there because I don't know, everyone. I mean, please don't date ChatGPT.
Holly and I have it covered in the background.
Yeah, it was like don't date ChatGPT. Date people inside of Neofeud 2. That's much better for you. We won't give you Neofeud 2 AI psychosis. I promise. Like,
You're giving me flashbacks to playing like Super Nintendo JRPGs and like old LucasArts click and play adventures where I would have a crush on like the 12 pixels that was one of the characters.
oh, that exposed
Marl
chest,
from Chrono Trigger.
the triangular Laura
All
Croft
12
boob.
pixels of her.
You
My
click
dreams.
the wrong option, and the floor opens up below you, and you fall to your death.
I think in Discworld, if you look at
for my love.
that one chick wrong, she like threatens to kill you, the barbarian or something. I think it. Anyway.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
gonna be somebody's crush, I mean,
Okay, question. Who was your biggest game crush? Game character crush?
I mean Marl from Chrono Trigger, definitely.
Okay.
I got way too like emotionally invested in that game when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something.
For
It
it.
was yeah.
It's got very emotional music.
She had a crossbow, Luna. It's pretty hot. You
Not-
got to admit.
Not
That's all
Chun-Li?
it takes.
I mean, Chun-Li, it wasn't really a crush. It was just like pure hormonal, manipulation on behalf of whoever directed for Street Fighter 2.
Hey. Oh, wow, yeah. So funny. Remember? I told him like when I was like 6 or 7 years old, my mom owned an arcade.
Yeah.
She
Oh, wow.
owned a
It was like
arcade.
It was like a
cool.
bootleg. So they had like bootleg NESs and stuff, and I don't know, Genesis.
Nintendo.
Yeah, and
Contra.
from China with like the fake
Yeah.
knockoff, And her mom bought how many machines? Like
4.
4 machines, and the kids would just come and pay I don't know, a couple cents, and they would.
There are different tapes. Like there's a pile of tapes right there. I remember it's like yellow Nintendo, fake Nintendo kind of tape.
Mhm.
And whenever they want the genre, it's just like, okay, can I get this tape? And then I put it on the machine and play it on the screen. And that the whole thing that I played at that time was the duck shooting
Duck
gun.
Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
I just played it for free at night around 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Luna and her brother would like sneak out and play the games like without permission.
Did you have the shotgun controller? Like the old
Yeah,
shotgun
little-
controller?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
love
nice.
that. Good
Wow.
memory.
Where did all this go?
Oh, somebody bought it somehow. I don't know. It was like primary school. I don't know. This one day I came home and the arcade was gone. It's like so sad.
Yeah,
Oh,
Luna's
no.
mom was like Ralph Norton from the Honeymooners, like starting a new business every year to like some get rich.
And then we go to grocery stores. And then she opened a tailor shop. She's a tailor.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
Industrious
Vietnamese
mom.
people
Wow.
are entrepreneurial.
Hey, that's how you
They will
build.
set
That's
up
how you
a-
build socialism. You got to build the economy. You get new industries. You know, arcade.
No,
games.
unironically, they're very like self-sufficient, creative.
Yeah, even to this day, that the family kind of business like that's still very popular in Vietnam, and
Yeah.
that's why you can literally find everything or anything just in your neighbor.
We had no. This was a funny story about like ultra leftism actually, because one time we one time we went to this. Okay, so it's very common like a pho restaurant in Vietnam would just be run by some lady in
Yeah.
her
In the kitchen.
It's typically like a 40 to 50-year-old woman in the bottom floor of her house, right? So
Yeah.
she like lives on the top floor and she has the pho restaurant on the bottom floor. And then one time Luna and I went and we got some pho, but we forgot to bring cash. And so she said like just come pay me tomorrow or something, whatever.
Yeah.
And somebody in the comment, because we told this story in a live stream, and some like ultra leftist in the comments was like, "Oh, so you got like trapped in debt by a petty bourgeois." Like it was such a like bad faith interpretation of the story. Like I thought Vietnam was socialist, but you get trapped in debt by petty bourgeois, business owners and stuff, and it's like it's not like she was collecting interest on it. And it was like $1.50. It was like
Pay tomorrow. Jeez.
they will literally manipulate any.
God, it's so funny, like
It's
so
funny.
pathetic.
Yeah,
These
but all
things
that
happen
said,
to everybody, okay? It's a universal experience. Who was your video game crush though? I shared mine.
Fun. Oh, I play with the Duck Hunt.
None of the ducks.
You didn't love the
Nah.
duck. Didn't
No love for the dog.
the dog?
There's
It's okay. The
somebody
dog
out
was
there.
kind of a jerk.
There's somebody watching right now who was just like romantically enamored with the ducks from Duck Hunt, and that's fine. So,
How about in the movies? Did you have?
what about movies?
Or movies or TV show crush?
Nothing hard. I did not like any prince. Like no, none of them. Hey,
Princess?
Princess? No. You might not know about this. When I was a kid, there was an Australian show,
Oh, this Australian show.
The Ocean Girl, and that she is my biggest crush. She's like the alien. Like she's like an orphan alien trapped in the ocean of Australia, and she lived on an island. She could breathe under the water, swim very well.
Mermaid?
She could be alien mermaid, yeah. You can go Google it, the Ocean Girl Australian show. She is my biggest crush. So see, yeah, okay, my biggest crush was a girl.
Mhm.
So
That's an alien girl.
an alien mermaid girl.
An alien mermaid girl. So Luna has a type.
I have a type.
I have a funny story about crushes with Luna though, because she had a journal she kept when she was in what grade? Like in elementary school or something. And the funny thing is, she wrote it in a code so nobody else could read it, and the code was English.
Oh no.
So like none of her family or anybody could read it. But then
Hey,
she,
that works.
she married a native English speaker, so I just opened this journal she had in her parents' house, and it was all about how she created this like fantasy about one of her classmates, this girl that was like, and Luna made a like shipped them together, like but as like a husband and wife, and Luna was the wife, and then her female classmate was the husband.
And we had like 2 kids, all members in the class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Luna wrote like fanfic about her own class.
Friend who I call mom, I still call her mom to this day.
Do you call the other one hubby?
No.
No. Did she ever find out that she was your husband?
We were openly calling husband and wife in
Oh,
class.
Okay.
It's not even a fantasy.
That's
it's
news to me.
real.
I didn't know that. Okay. All right. I mean, it's a.
I thought you
Perfectly
said you
valid.
didn't have any relationships before
I
25.
know.
I know. I was like, wait, did I miss
The
something?
story's starting to fall apart, Luna.
Oh no.
So many holes in this story.
I didn't think about that until I'm.
We found the writer. We found the writer who's like finding all the holes in your plot.
You know, I think that I saw this show when I was growing up. Like, I'm 99% sure this is the same show that I watched on Disney Channel when I was younger. Did she like speak using like whale song or something like that, or
Yes, that's
yeah.
her. That's her.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's wild. That's like a blast from the past. I haven't thought about that show in years.
I've never seen this. I'm looking at.
Good pick.
Good pick, right? Right.
Yeah, excellent pick.
It looks very Australian.
Yep, I love it so much.
Looks like all the episodes are highly rated too. So
Who's this guy with the uniform?
He's the son of. There's a family like marine kind of study kind of thing. Moved to that kind of island to study that ocean, and he's the son who go with the mom and dad, and then he met.
They have like a family uniform. We should do that. We should design a uniform.
Ocean Station, okay? Ocean Station under the water, and then they wear a uniform down there.
Okay. It's a little kind of giving me like what was that show called? DSV.
What is a DSV?
Oh my gosh. It was like Star Trek Under the Ocean. What was it called? DSV. Anybody know what I'm talking about here?
No,
Nope.
not at all.
2021.
This was from the 90s. Oh god.
I'm not sure if you're talking
Quest
about
2032.
Deep Quest, something like that. Deep Quest?
Oh, that sounds
Sequest?
familiar.
Sequest.
Deep
Right?
That's what-
Deep Quest?
No,
Sequest.
Sequest
Sequest.
DSV?
Sequest DSV. Sequest DSV.
CSV. Never heard of.
With
starring
the
Ted
dolphin.
Raimi.
There was a talking dolphin.
Oh.
Good
It
times.
sounds familiar, but yeah, I can't really.
It had
That's such a hard time.
it had the funniest star. The guy that was supposed to be like the captain. Oh, the actor was like the guy from Jaws or something. I think I can't remember. Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's Roy Schneider.
Yeah, Roy Schneider was the captain. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Brandis played Lucas.
Yeah.
So
why
I
does
was
that
just
name
looking,
sound
trying to remember the actual like name of the first person on TV I decided I had a crush on. I was small.
Yeah.
I did not really know what that meant. It was a figure skater named
Okay.
Paul Wiley. I was like, I love figure
Wiley.
skating. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Back in the
Wiley.
90s.
What were some of the songs that he would skate to? That
Oh,
you
I don't
remember?
remember it all anymore.
Numbers?
I was quite small. I was like, I was like 7 or 8, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's pretty.
Right. Those infatuations were. They were like formative. I'm trying to think. Like I was let's see. I was like really kind of a late bloomer when it came to that stuff. But I remember. Oh no, I remember in Wayne's World, Cassandra in Wayne's World. I think was my first like.
Oh, Tia Carrera.
I was like,
So
but no,
cringe.
but not only Cassandra in Wayne's World, but I think it was Wayne's World 2 when Garth had a crush on the. They played Foxy Lady.
Swing. Yeah.
Yeah, that I had a
He
big
did the
crush
little
on her.
dance and
I
the-
think in
yeah.
Sequest I kind of had a crush on Lucas. Maybe. I mean, I kind of have the Lucas hair going on right now, like the book hair, as Luna calls it.
In the book.
I think that might have.
Oh,
been
I
a-
see exactly what you mean. Yeah.
That might have been something that made me, because I was a lot less. I mean, I grew up in South Carolina, so I was very terrified of any kind of queer thoughts I was having. So I think Lucas made me feel a certain way, and I was like, suppressing it pretty heavily. So
I was actually a lot more like, I guess this tracks for me, but like I was a lot earlier in like all the relationship stuff in real life. Like in preschool, I had 2 boyfriends, and my mom kept asking me why I had 2 of them, and why not just pick one. And I'm like, why?
Why
So
not?
like, I guess that's on
life
brand.
is short.
Why not?
And like
Valid
like
question.
that tracks. I mean, I still have 2 partners now. It's just not boys in the schoolyard that I play with. It's
Mhm.
people I actually share my life with. But
Hey, show me the what is it? Show me the Boy, and I'll show you the man. I always thought like my theory about that was show me the Ninja Turtle, and I'll show you the man. Like if you tell me what Ninja Turtle you liked or what character from Ninja Turtles you liked, I think that has a lot of bearing on who you become. You know. Did you watch the Ninja Turtles at all?
No.
No. So you're nobody.
Uh-uh.
You're a nobody.
Luna is
I
Splinter.
liked April, so
Turtles
there.
and see who your favorite is.
It's Little Mermaid or the Snow White or Cinderella. I was Soviet.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know, watched a lot of Soviet
It's
cartoons.
freaking
What's the one with the
Disney.
it's like a wolf and a
the wolf and the rabbit. It's called like we like just like wait for me next time, something like that. So like it's like in Russian kind of thing. It's
wait for me next time.
It's like because like the rabbit always win.
Yeah, the rabbit
Like,
has one.
It's trick the wolf.
Trickster.
Yeah, and then the wolf's like so pissed like next time, like something like that.
Oh, it's called Nu Pogodi, which in Russian is well, just you wait.
I'm gonna write that down for later.
Awesome. That's so awesome.
I grew up watching
That is
a bunch of
awesome.
Russian.
And the wolf looks like
cartoons.
some kind of like I don't know, like Western degenerate.
I wonder if we can stream it somewhere.
I'm sure you can.
I'm sure you
Yeah.
can find it on the high seas, mate.
Yeah.
Oh. I actually have to take off. I'm so sorry. I'm like loving being part of this conversation. It's been so good to talk to you. It's been so good to meet you, Zilla and Ron, and it's been so good to talk to you, EJ and Luna. It's been so long.
I know.
Yeah, I just the babies are gonna be up early, so I gotta go to bed.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
it was
thank
very
you,
nice
Silver
talking to
Spook.
you.
Yeah, thanks so
Lovely
much
to
for
meet you, Mexie.
yeah, thanks for coming out. And despite it being late, I know Mexie's got a lot of jobs important jobs to take care of. So yeah, thanks for making some time for this. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me. It was so nice, and yeah, hopefully we can do it again in the future. Or, yeah, I'll fly out to Hawaii at some point.
Yeah.
All right, good night, everyone.
Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Okay, now I gotta play that. Anyways, yeah. I didn't. By the way, I didn't have like a set time to end this. I'm not in a particular rush. So, but you know, if you do feel like you gotta go, no worries. But yeah, yeah.
We probably got about at least 10 or 15 more minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, because I didn't really have a set agenda for this. It's kind of just like hanging out, and unless somebody, yeah, really, unless you want to play Scrabble or something, you do. Not that you do, but.
We have to play it in Vietnamese though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's only fair.
Lena's not
I'm gonna learn
disappointed.
so many new words.
All right,
They have like
break out the
it's a
learning
tonal
stuff.
language. I think
Let's
you would
go.
actually Scrabble in Vietnamese would be interesting because if you had to have like a little block for every tone, it would be really hard. But if you like scrap the tones, it would actually be pretty easy. Right?
It's confusing to us.
But no, it'd be hard to score high because most of the words in Vietnamese are very short, like 3 or 4 letters. So scoring high would be hard. You'd have to use like loan words
yeah.
to get a high score.
We like what do you call it? Our language is like tonal, but like mono kind of link.
Monosyllabic.
Yeah, monosyllabic.
It's pretty rough for a foreigner to try to learn. I'll tell you that.
True.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's more English.
I know.
Yeah, English is a
Duolingo
beast
that.
to try and learn if it's not your first language because it's got so much packed into it from different places and
like 5 languages in
the
it, too, so-
pronunciation rules and the orthography rules make no sense. There are all these
Yeah, no
exceptions
sense.
to everything.
Yeah.
Like
Or
honestly, we
worse
couldn't
than-
have globally picked a worse lingua franca if we tried.
I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means.
Basically,
Lingua
English is
franca,
hard to
what
learn
kind
as a
of
second
language is
language.
that?
Like, if you're trying, like, people will say, "Oh, Japanese is the hardest language to learn." And I'm like, "No, it isn't. No, it is not. Japanese is so regular." Like,
Nope, the only Frank I know is Frankenfurter, and that guy was kind of weird.
To as to Vietnamese, Japanese quite easy to learn. To know listening and talking, speaking. The writing is
the
most
writing is
difficult.
very difficult because
the
it
writing
uses 4 different writing systems interwoven.
The
You
hardest
really
is
only
kanji. Yeah.
yeah, you really only need to know 2 of them, but like one of them is kanji, and there
Yeah.
are thousands of them.
Yeah. And I speak Chinese too. I speak Mandarin, and I study enough Chinese like writing her like characters. And then when I tried to study kanji of German, it's like no way. It's already hard enough for me. Like this word is spoke like this, pronounced like this in Chinese, but when I move it to Japanese, it sounds totally different. Like oh my God, no way.
The meaning is at least similar, but the writing is different because they use simplified characters in modern Chinese, and then the phonemes are completely different. Like they sound completely different.
Yep.
Like in Japanese, you can only have a syllable. There can only be so many sounds. Like you can't end a syllable on a consonant. It's just not possible. And there are only so many consonants that they have, and not all of them have the full 5 vowels, and all of the 5 vowels are the same in each time, and unlike English. And like so there are only so many sounds it can make, and so like it's just whereas Chinese has a lot more sound range, a phonemic range, and also the character tells you how to pronounce it, unlike in Japanese where they're just like, we just stole it from Chinese and made it mean what we want.
Yes, and then put the Japanese pronunciation in there, like.
Well,
when I was learning basic
here.
Japanese, they gave me this sentence to demonstrate why they use kanji, because you could just write Japanese entirely in a syllabary, and that would actually make a lot of sense.
Yes.
But there's this one sentence that like just really like I will never forget this, is because they wrote the syllabary in the syllabary they wrote ha 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 ga I des. And I was like, what? That is way too many ha's, and I have no idea what they are. And like if you actually break it up with the Chinese characters, then you're like, okay, the first haha is the character for mom. And then the third ha is actually pronounced wa because time is weird and changes language. And it's a particle, so it's not its own word. But when it's the only thing that's actually written as ha, it's like, okay, fine. And then like there's a word that's ha that is tooth, and you wouldn't know which ha it was if you didn't see the character. So like my mother has good teeth can be written as ha 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 I des.
Yeah. That's why, like in Chinese, right? If you say,
I get it.
there's like the sentence to all ma's, and it's like your mom is a horse, or your mom rode the horse to the store, right? But if you get the
Luna, tell them a Vietnamese tongue twister. These are great.
Okay, Vietnamese tongue twister. Listen, Kelly, this is a whole story. Mẹ mi mua miếng mít mi mày mày có một mũi mẹ mi mày mụ mi mắng mi mãi.
What is that?
Wow.
What does it mean?
Mẹ mi mua miếng mít. Your mother bought a piece of jackfruit. Mi mày mày mãi móng một mũi. You've been touching it for a long time, and finally you take, a seed out of it. Mẹ mi mách mụ mi. Your mother snitch on you to your own grandmother. Mụ mi mắng mi mãi. Your grandmother scolded you for a very long time. That's the Vietnamese tongue twist.
There's another one about the like grasshoppers.
Cành cây cao có con cào cào, cắn con cừng cực chết cứng cứng cứng. It's like high up there on the branch, there's a grasshopper. And that grasshopper was biting another kind of insect. I forgot the English name. But anyway, biting another insect, they were having a fight. And then that insect died.
That's cheap, right? That's the only one that doesn't really
Yeah.
fit.
Another one, the third one is đêm đông đốt đèn đi đâu đấy, đốt đèn đi đãi đậu đen đi đến đầu đình đợi đấy đái đã. Okay, this is a really funny one. đêm đông đốt đèn đi đâu đấy, xong they ask like, this is the winter night, where are you going bringing your lantern with you? Đốt đèn đi đãi đậu đèn, means là oh, I'm bringing the lantern, you can show me the way to wash my black beans. Đi đến đầu đỉnh đấy. That's like when it's okay. Then when that person got to the village house, they said, wait a minute, I need to pee now. So that's how it started.
How many tones does Vietnamese use?
6.
Well, unless you're in the South, then it's 5.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Okay, so Vietnamese is very consistent as far as like grammar and spelling and such, but the different dialects make it very difficult because it's not even just every region, but like every village basically, or every town has their own.
Every town will have their own.
So
different.
If you ever want to have fun, like I've had this happen like 2 or 3 times where like one time I was on a bus and there were about 6 or 7 Vietnamese people all trying to teach me Vietnamese, and none of them agree with each other about how to pronounce shit. They'll just argue constantly about like how you actually pronounce like every word. So Luna has a Thanh Hoa accent, which is kind of like the middle of the north or the top of the central Vietnam, and so it's kind of a mixture between the northern accent and the central accent.
Yeah.
And the central accent is a mix between the northern and the southern accent. So
it's like mix like that.
But Luna actually, I don't think you use all 6 tones.
I don't, because in my hometown, the creaky tone and the question mark all merged into one question mark. Means that we do not have a creaky tone.
And they swapped around a few of them.
Yeah.
So when she does the creaky tone, she actually does like the dot tone, which is like.
Yeah. So actually, when I moved, I was 18 and I came to Hanoi. I went to Hanoi to study. I had to relearn my accent. Like I had to add the creaky tone into my dialogue.
And you didn't.
It's really difficult. And then I understood why my people just skip the cricket tone. It was like so difficult.
What is that tone?
The cricket is like, okay, instead of saying like the word ngã means like fall down, fall off the stair or something. Ngã, say like ngã, like down then you up. So that is cricket. Ngã. If you say the question mark would be ngã, and ngã, they are 2 different words.
Oh, you know what's
now here's something.
Oh, go yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh, I was just gonna say something interesting is like because in Hawaii there's in Hawaiian language it has its own like rhythm and flow, and there's like when you ask questions even in the pidgin Hawaiian Creole, which is like it uses a lot of the intonation, like the melody of like the Hawaiian language. So if you ask someone where you're going, like in pidgin Hawaiian English, you say like where you stay going, right? It's like where you stay going, and the way you say it is you drop. If you're asking a question, you kind of like it goes up and then down at the end. Like where you stay going, right? Hey, I can borrow I can borrow your slippers. You kind of like I think it's related because like we were talking about before. Like there's a bunch of words and also like the rhythm is like related to the Asian language. Like the word hui was one of them. That's a Hawaiian word too. Yeah. And yeah, I just think of it because in Western we usually like. Hey, can I borrow your scissors? It kind of goes up at the end when it's a question.
Yeah, it's
right?
the uptone.
Yeah.
The scissor? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a breakthrough. If anybody in the audience happens to be wanting to learn Vietnamese, I had a breakthrough though because it was so confusing because they have an uptone in Vietnamese. So like me is uptone, and then the creaky tone is me, which means America, and then I don't know if there is me a word like
me means noodle down tone.
No, I'm saying the question mark tone.
Question mark me.
Yeah.
You don't have a me.
Okay, what's the word? Nah.
Okay, ma.
Okay.
Ma's different. Yeah.
So ma. Okay, so the reason they call that a question mark tone, I figured it out. It must have been something like a British person came up with that because it's like a very stuffy British person asking a question. Like, have you gone to Westchester? It's like that kind of question. It's not like an American question. Like, have you gone to Westchester?
Do you have any Grey Poupon?
It's like, yes. Do you have any Grey Poupon?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's the great. Yes, it's
the Grey Poupon.
100% the Grey Poupon question tone. So when they say question, don't get confused. Just think of a stuffy British person in a limousine asking for Grey Poupon.
Incidentally also referenced in Wayne's World too.
That is a perfect reference. I'm stealing that from now on.
Yeah, when I was living in
Excellent.
Japan, there were a couple of Vietnamese students in. Like I've been around Vietnamese my whole life, but I've never learned it, which strikes me now as silly. It's on my list. Everything is on
It's
my list.
tough.
But what I noticed as I was acclimatizing to being surrounded by Japanese all the time, and I was starting to like learn the audio difference between other languages that I don't speak, like Vietnamese and Korean and all of the nearby languages. Vietnamese sounds a lot like birdsong.
Yes, it's very musical.
It's very musical. And there's at least a folk history that it is partially based on birdsong.
Yeah, I mean, they have this thing where I don't know if this is really like you probably know more about this than I do, but I know there's this thing where in the jungle, like they'll like what do they start out with like whistles or something?
Yeah,
and then
yeah, yeah.
As they get closer to each other, it'll morph into speech.
It's monkey sound.
Yeah.
You're like you would understand the basic kind of meaning behind it by the what do you call it, the pitch.
Yeah.
And like how long it got like moo.
So some phrases are like very like in Kahuai home means like are you okay? So they might go like
yeah.
And then and so the whistles travel farther through the jungle, but then as they're getting closer and closer, they'll start like chanting to each other, and then once they're really close, they'll just start talking to each other. But I've been told that the conversation is like continuous the whole time, like it doesn't really get blocked. And then I also have had Vietnamese friends say that like they'll be like brushing their teeth when they're talking to their mom, and they'll just be like, and their mom will like understand what they're saying.
So the interesting, I just realized is the reason why it's difficult for Vietnamese to learn English, especially the tone in English, because we're the opposite. We already tonal, so we do not add tones into sentences. Like, what is your name or what's your name? Like, we don't do that.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we
the
already
tonal
have
emphasis
tones in our
thing.
word. Yeah, so that is why when we learn English, we read like robot, like internet. Because to us, you don't have a tone, so we just say, oh, flat, 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 flat.
Yeah.
Internet, how are you today? That is how we say it. And then the hardest part for Vietnamese is to like smooth it out, like, oh, how are you today? So that is,
But there's a lot of, when you're learning Vietnamese, there's a lot of these particle words that basically just like provide emotional content that we would use tones for in English.
Yeah,
so
you
like,
use tone, we add more.
So there's all these words that are very hard to translate, and Luna will try to explain it to me. So like sometimes you'll end a word with like "nyeh," and that's just like a way of making sure that people know that the question you're asking is like a friendly question and you're not being an asshole.
It's like an emoji in your voice.
It's a voice emoji.
Do you ever play Mass Effect?
I'm getting so many good like teaching tools from this stream.
If you ever played Mass Effect, there's a species there. Like I only played like the first area because I literally could not pass the shooting tutorial on easy mode. It's just not my thing. But I had so much fun just running around the space station because there were all these wacky aliens, and one of the alien species did exactly that. Like the translator for them is they were used to using pheromones to add essentially emphatic tone and emotional content, and so they would literally say at the end of their sentence what the tone was. So
that's awesome.
How are you today, friendly?
That'd be really helpful.
That's kind of how Vietnamese works, though. I mean, a little bit.
That is it.
It is a little bit.
How are you today, friendly?
Is there an asshole particle? Like, is there a particle you use to make sure someone knows that you're not happy?
There's a whole set of endings
You'll be
in Japanese.
Asshole by cutting out all that cute words.
Oh, so just
straight up. Yeah, it's like, okay, here's the thing, like, you know,
where are you going?
It's like, where the fuck are you going? And then
they do a lot of eyebrow work.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Eyebrows are a very important part of Vietnamese language.
But Q was like, oh, do you know that? You know, like, yeah, it's different. Like,
That's awesome. We should just start a linguistics podcast.
We do.
Yeah.
There you go.
I would love to chat with you about this forever.
Not that we have any expertise, but it's just fun to just talk about.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm fascinated with this by the way.
We need a British person to bring into.
I think Ronan can do it.
Oh, yes, I can definitely portray a British person.
Ron's
yes.
Ron.
The King's English. But the rest of it is all very interesting to know.
Yeah. Okay, to me, the British English, I have a love hate. I have a kind of love relationship with that accent. Like,
That's fair. I do too.
Yeah, right.
I tried to show Luna Idiot Abroad last night with Carl Pilkington, and she couldn't watch it. She didn't understand a word he said. Like literally not a single word he said. She was just like, I can't enjoy this. This is like, I have no clue what's being said right now. He has kind of this like, I don't know what the exact accent is. It's like a working class kind of British accent, you know. And...
British working class accent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, you brought up the bottle of water. You know, I had, because I was working with these British folks. At one point, I was trying to work with some of these writers, and this guy, I mean, it was like, because there's different inside Britain. There's all these different like micro accents, even within the same area. There's like the upper class and the lower class. But this guy, he says, this is my Essex accent. He's like, there's a bottle of water next to my computer, and it's like he's dropping like, and sometimes they'll drop even more syllables, but definitely the T's. And I'm like, I know what you're saying, but you know, because you listen to other like, you know, it's like the posh British accent, and you never pronounce the E. You say in your car, and you know, it's a little different. Yeah, and they
no T.
Mother, have you eaten my hatchet?
Yeah. No H. The Cockney accent. You drop the H at the front.
God, I hate your accent so much.
That's okay. Now you can kill that.
And then there are a lot of fun American accents too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
I'm from the South, so don't get me started.
Oh, don't worry about it, hon. I'm from Texas.
Oh, you are?
Oh.
Wow.
I grew up with Texas Yiddish around me.
Wow. Texas Yiddish.
Oh.
Can you
Come on, kids.
demonstrate?
Stop playing with the catch keys. We gotta go to show.
We call those Texas globalists around here.
That's awesome.
But I grew up speaking more or less like this. I grew up in the city, but like I had relatives who spoke like that, and it just
That's wonderful.
there
there were a lot of I mean, this isn't the greatest example, but there were a lot of like Jewish architects of like the Confederacy, so it's not that surprising. There were some. I mean,
there's a lot of assimilating and being horrible for proximity to whiteness. That's
I know.
Sadly standard, and as we are currently in the midst of a Jewish white supremacy crisis, I
growing up, I basically because I grew up in South Carolina, and I don't even think I met a Jewish person until I went to college. Because it was just like I didn't meet a Catholic person until I went to high school, and then I didn't meet a Jewish person until I went to college. It was just like such a basically shelter life, but like and I grew up on like a military base, so I did meet a lot of like Filipino people, some Japanese people, but
Korean.
No.
I
don't think I might not have met a Korean person until no, there was a Korean restaurant I went to in Colombia, so.
That's pathetic.
But it was like very much not a multicultural experience, really. It was just like
on a military base.
Like I grew up in a very metropolitan area with a lot of diversity, but But I've through a lot of my life, people have been very hesitant to believe me when I say that I'm from Texas, but it's true. But now I live in Boston.
Very effectively. I wouldn't have.
I believe you. I believe you.
That I hid my Southern accent pretty well, but then I went to a language program in California, and it's like it's different. Immersive program. So yeah, we spoke Korean for 2 months, no English allowed, right? And then at the very end of it, when we were all moving out, I was speaking English, and people were like, "I didn't realize you were from the South, man. You have a really strong Southern accent."
Well, you don't have a strong Southern accent, but it is.
Californians apparently pick up on it, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. If any Californians are watching.
Cowabunga, dude. I mean, you got that Southern accent, bro.
Wow, dude, you totally just sound like one of those inbreds from that Inbred Redneck movie that I heard that guy's in.
That's, I mean, mea culpa.
I mean, you did. I mean, the thing is, you did do a good, because we were talking about at the beginning. EJ did the kind of obnoxious, extra over the top hippie dude. That's like it's kind of like a Keanu Reeves, Wayne's World, all together, and so obviously you can do the California accent. You just weren't trying at that time.
Yeah. Well, I picked that up entirely from like cartoons and movies because I never met a Californian when I was in high school either until I was like in college probably. I basically,
You were on the
my dad was
literally
from,
opposite side of the country. It's a bit of a
Right.
ways.
Right. Well, and why would anyone want to go to South Carolina
Dude,
in the
I can't believe
90s
you
if
turned
they
this into
didn't
a
have?
stereotype.
Dude.
What?
I'm scarfing pineapples in Los Angeles, bro.
Look, I'm
Scarfing grits in Atlanta.
It's like the only time I've ever been to South Carolina was for the food. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go score some
good
fried
reason.
green tomatoes, brah.
God,
She
I
crab
taste the
soup.
munchies, dude.
The Windjammer.
Hey, you think White Castle's still open, man?
Oh my god! Like we have to go to Bojangles.
Oh my God, you're like so right.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
don't
I
they
know.
make their
Bow biscuit and some bow rounds. Like,
oh my
stop.
god. I call that
I
is
don't know
like
anything from that
Californian
menu,
white
but I imagine
bitch
it's
accent.
Relax.
The what?
Relax. Luna's getting like very judgmental about accents
Very
today.
just man though.
Self-crit, Luna.
Secret.
You can judge me all you
We
want.
have some Californians watching, I think.
They can judge me too.
I
don't
hereby
mind.
demand self-critique. On behalf of Luna, I will self-crit Luna on behalf of Luna.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
Very leftist of you.
California, that's what Keanu Reeves gets for not being a voice actor in Neofeud 2. He did that stupid Cyberpunk 2077 instead. What a loser.
Yeah,
That's not the most disappointing thing Keanu's ever done, sadly.
I'm
I wonder
not
how much-
familiar.
I'm so mad he's on that stupid pseudo-archaeology show. Like, come on! I thought you had better taste.
Oh, are you talking about the one that wacky guy does? That's like,
Hancock. The
yeah, no way.
Ancient
Keanu Reeves is in
Antarctica
that?
civilization bull crap.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
I just started
Sorry.
watching Professor Dave Explain.
I
so
want
hearing
to know
that-
why.
Yeah, the Professor Dave Explains was pretty good. If you watch Mini Minute Man, it's
Yep.
great.
Yeah.
But there's
I've seen a few
also the only time I've ever attempted to listen to Joe Rogan was a showdown between Graham Hancock and Flint Dibble.
Oh yeah, I saw
Who, by
that.
the
Which
way,
was-
has
it
the
was-
name of an archaeologist. Yes.
Honest to goodness, that's his real name.
Yeah.
His father was also in the field.
I can tell.
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
all
was
of those are great. Those three channels are all debunkers on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
Flint Dibble and
Yeah.
Mini Minute Man are both archaeology focused and highly recommended.
Yeah.
Actually, Mini Minute Man just put out like a really amazing video about Roanoke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
It's so good.
It was very.
I'll have to
good,
check
yeah.
that out. I lived near Roanoke for a while. Lived like near I think it was, I can't remember. I lived in Norfolk and Virginia Beach, but one of them was close to Roanoke. I remember because we went there for a field trip one time, and I
Yeah.
probably absorbed all kinds of bullshit from that field trip. I don't.
Nobody knows what happened to them.
We know it. We know exactly what happened to them. Well, we know within the 90% of we know what happened.
But
They
what if they
moved.
just disappeared?
What if they just
Please
Alien.
give us money.
Aliens.
to the place where they said they moved to in the one word that they left us that was the name of an island just to the south of where they lived.
We would have more, but it just hurts our hands so much.
But I do really like that channel for a lot of he does a lot of good native American archaeology stuff. Like goes out to pretty cool places. So that's one of those things where I wish I had more as a kid of indigenous archaeology here in the States, because there is so much that we just don't talk about. Like I grew up going to St. Louis every year to visit family, and I never knew that Cahokia was right there. I've never been. I'm so mad. I actually called my mom up when I found out, and I'm like, why didn't you ever take me to Cahokia?
That's
Now
awesome.
what?
I mean, basically, the way I was indoctrinated growing up was just that, it was sad that all the Native Americans left, and then they're all gone now. So it's just like that's history. And then I found out when I was like in my 20s that there are like reservations in South Carolina. There are a ton of like Native Americans that still live in South Carolina, and it's just like I was like surprised, because they didn't want us to know that. I guess it's like
no, they don't
not
want you
part
to
of the
know
narrative.
that because I mean that the narrative is that they were a noble, savage people who are sadly lost to history, and it's like nah, like I got a friend over there who's Anishinaabe, like maybe shut your mouth. She still lives here.
And that's why everyone needs to play Neofeud so they can learn and absorb important lessons about imperialism and colonialism and neocolonialism. Exactly.
Exactly.
Feudalism.
And neo-feudalism, which is related to all of those, and but yeah, I mean, obviously, you can watch one of my thousands of hours of videos on that topic, and I know it's getting a bit late, so I want to. I know if you gotta go, I don't feel like you gotta stay, but if you are having a good time, it's fine. I do eventually have to go as well, but yeah, Neofeud, coming back to just in case, I want to give people some time to shout things out and such, just in case. Because I know you said you got like 15 minutes, but yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I'm glad that just kind of back on the topic that everybody. One thing I want to say before we go is that like there's a lot of people that apply to be voice actors. Like they're like more. I mean, I'm not saying not that you're not professional voice actors, but like they're like my whole thing is voice acting. I am in X and Y and Z video game. Like some people were actually somebody who was in Battlestar Galactica actually applied to be in Neofeud too, and I was like, I mean that's Battlestar Galactica and like Torchwood and a few other TV shows, and I think actually Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
They were in like the Game of Thrones and the House of the Dragon. And they were like a bunch of people, and I was like, well, part of the question is like, I don't know if I can like. So you're maybe you're outside this league. I joked about Keanu Reeves. I didn't ask. I apologize, Keanu. If you want to come on my podcast, please let's talk and just stop saying incorrect things about indigenous archaeology, and you can come on my show. But I'm just joking.
I'll catch a bus and come right over.
Yeah. But
set the record straight.
Yeah. Yeah. He's actually part Hawaiian.
If you want to talk, I'm here anytime.
Yeah, let's talk actual Hawaii stuff, and let's talk about yeah. But anyways, but like it's kind of like I wanted to have people that were actually got the politics of the game, because it is obviously has anti-capitalist, anti-imperial. I'm a native Hawaiian person, so I have decolonial, anti-imperial, Hawaii sovereignty-based politics, and so I want people that like we're gonna play the characters that can really get that thrust of it. And get like what we're trying to say there. Like, Luna plays literally anti-imperialist revolutionaries who's, I was like drawing from the actual, I wanted, nobody has gone through the experiences, but like has been through like the imperial colonial, somewhere in their family, in their ancestry has been through at least some of that experience, or can at least connect something to that. And, and I'm not saying that EJ isn't obviously literally Pete Hegseth or Henry Kissinger or something like that, but like you know where that energy comes from.
Rumors.
No, EJ is literally Henry Kissinger reborn. No, just kidding. He's the Antichrist.
I mean, I was a right-wing libertarian in high school and a couple years in college. I tried to start a right-wing libertarian.
God.
This is actually, I never really told any. I don't think I ever told this story before. When I was a freshman in college, I tried to start a right-wing libertarian like org on campus, and then only one guy showed up, and he was so obnoxious that's what kind of got me moving away from libertarianism.
You self-radicalized.
I was like, wait a minute, is this really who I want to be? Like, are these my people? I don't think these are my people.
This group is kind of annoying, actually. I think I'll go to the other side and see how they are.
Because in high school, I had only read like bullshit, and I hadn't actually met any libertarians. And then I actually met one, and I was like, ugh, this sucks.
Oh
my gosh.
People suck.
Yeah. The fedora not as cool on you, actually.
Oh my gosh.
It's so mean to fedoras. I mean, and trilbies even, which is usually what they actually have. Like, I love trilbies. I should go get mine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Freddy Krueger died to make that hat cool again, and then they
That's
just
true.
killed it all over again.
It was prominently featured in the first Nightmare, I think, on Nightmare on Elm Street. Didn't the hat like wasn't that a plot point? Yeah.
I mean, it looks good on Luna, I think.
Maybe that was.
Yeah.
It does look. All my hats look better on Luna. Look, go get the hat we just got.
Oh my
It's
god.
right there. It's right there. No, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Here
Guess
you
I
go.
have to go get mine.
And you ready
Oh.
for my fedora?
Not a fedora.
Ooh,
What is this?
fancy.
That's
What is this?
Wow.
A cap.
a fiddler. That's not quite a fiddler cap. I don't know what you call it.
I love this so
A
much.
newsboy cap.
Newsboy cap.
Hey.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, that's
Either way, it looks very nice.
excellent. Yeah, there you go.
I just look like a door-to-door vinyl siding salesman from the '60s.
I would like to buy some vacuums from that.
Yeah.
That's a nice pool you've got.
Can't wear it with my headphones, but this is my
Honestly.
normal rain hat. But I love
Yeah.
trilbies. They're nice.
You know the showbiz.
They are. They're practical.
See,
In
now-
the sun, the Vietnam sun.
see, now when you wear that hat, now I think about Super Mario Brothers. Yeah.
I know. I was just thinking. I'm like the real Mario that the Hollywood Mario you're used to is based on.
This is my
Yeah.
mustache.
Well,
There.
EJ does have. He got the facial hair for
Okay.
Oh,
that.
look, it's a gumshoe right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or this. What's
I
in
love the
it?
Mario. She's
You
got
look
nothing
like
to
a
worry about.
racist. You look like a racist 1920s detective, like Chinatown kind of. Was that detective in that horrible?
Oh,
Remember that?
I know.
Wasn't
I
it like- Yeah, I think it was. What the hell was it? Never mind.
It was, what was that? Doctor.
something. The racist doctor.
Was it some racist doctor?
You know, they were a lot more honest in advertising back.
Chinese detective. 1920, like the Charlie
Was it like a
Chan,
Mickey- Yeah, I thought it was like a
Charlie
Mickey
Chan.
Mouse
Charlie
character or
fucking
something.
Chan.
the fictional Honolulu detective.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
oh no.
Hawaii connection. Yeah. I didn't know this though. It was loosely based on a real life Hawaiian detective, Chang Apana.
Oh.
Okay, done with the.
Okay, sorry. I don't know
Oh,
why
okay.
we got derailed.
Oh
by
yeah,
that.
it's okay. It's okay. Everybody got ADHD
That's
here.
my-
It's okay.
My
But,
neurodivergence and my ADHD.
it's valid. We just we may run out of time. So but anyways, thanks everybody for voice acting. If anybody else has anything else you want to bring up or shout outs or anything else that we didn't get to, feel free to throw it out there. If you do, and like I said, I know you because you do gotta go. And obviously I'm happy. I know, like, one other thing I want to say before we go is obviously, like, so I know everybody nailed all the characters, and like, do follow every single person on this list, the YouTube channels, the podcast, and other things they're doing. If you don't, I think many people will know who everybody is on this, but if you don't, just don't forget to follow them. And also, I know that I apologize if you are watching this and you are not one of the. There was over 20 voice actors on the Neofeud too, so I literally cannot host that many people, and coordinating Vietnamese, UK, which is plus 11 hours for me. Vietnam is minus 7 hours for me. East Coast is plus 6 hours for me. I'm in Hawaii, so I got like every single time zone on the clock. I'm like, I am not a time lord. You know what I'm saying? So it was really difficult to time travel.
It was an international.
So
production. It was an international production.
yeah, that's how we roll here in the Asia Pacific. The Earth Silk Road, Silver Spook, anti-imperialist video game creation. So, but it's a challenge. So I apologize to everybody if you're not on this. And we're gonna have more events. I would like to have more events. Do more various things, and if collaborations of other kind. We don't have to do just talking about my video games. I will have some more scripts at some time in the future. I gotta roll out this game first. Anyways, and I don't have if anybody wants to know, I don't have a release date for Neofeud 2 yet, but it's coming. I want it to be done with all the music composition by the end of this month. I'm not quite done. I do have a whole ton of I've composed a whole bunch of music. I'm actually working on evil general theme that kind of has the Flight of the Valkyries, Apocalypse Now, and the aliens, Marines, locked and loaded snare drum, military march. So I'm currently processing. I'm working through the music, and also I know I mentioned to you guys there's gonna be if you would like to test, I'll let you know when I'm ready to do the alpha testing if you want to play through it and just check it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's coming soon. I hope I can get it. My goal is to get Neofeud 2 done by the time the Fallout Season 2 TV show, because I love that TV show, comes out, so that I can be clear of the game. But I don't know if I'm going to meet the December 17th deadline, so I can unload like that 700,000 words of lore out of my brain. So, but long story short, I still aiming for December, and just trying to and we'll do some more events. And I want to say one more time, thanks everybody for I know I said an hour, so thanks for putting all this extra time in, and everything. It's really great it's honestly just really great to see and hang out with all of you super awesome, cool, interesting people again. And yeah.
Likewise.
The pleasure is mine.
Yes.
We should. Hey, I guess we'll talk about this offline, Silver Spook, but we should all kind of keep in touch with each other.
Yeah.
I think this is a good vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a good crowd.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We need a little secret
And-
group chat. where
And
we
just
can
if I can
plot
I
and
can
scheme.
plug Neofeud 2 just a little smidge more. This writing made me cackle out loud and also
true.
made me cry.
Yeah.
Well,
The full gamut of emotions.
I'm so excited for this game. You have no idea.
Me too.
Well, thank you so much. I try my best. Sometimes I apologize. Yeah, there's a lot of words in it. I hope that, if somebody gets something from any of the words, makes them feel anything. It helps me justify my continued existence.
I'm pretty sure that people will in fact get some things from these words.
Yeah.
Things will be
I
gotten.
hope so.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely keep in contact. Yeah. Sorry, I just lost all the sentences.
Thank you for watching, everybody, and thank you for having us, Silver Spook. We really look forward
thank you
to
so much.
Yes, thank
playing the
you.
game. I can't.
Thank you
Can't
for
wait.
having us.
Well,
Yeah, I can't wait to play that game.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, I know I joke. I'm kind of like it's been in my head so long. I really want it to be just fully out. I'm super happy with it. I know I'm like self-deprecating about, but I know that it's definitely way. It's not. I used to work at big corporate AAA game companies, and they're like soul sucking, capitalist crap that we had to do there. So yeah, I'm really happy with this, and everybody's work has been. It's just been so amazing to work with all of you on this. And don't forget to I want everybody to make sure you shout yourself out again and anywhere before you guys go, if you got to go, because I probably got to wrap this up myself. But yeah, we can go the other direction, I guess. I forget which way.
Ron.
Whoever wants to
Your
start.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, Ron.
Sure. Hi, my name is Ron. You can find me on Twitch at Megaron TV, or you can listen to my podcast, Just a Little Guy. New episodes may be coming soon. I don't know. Check out all the D&D things I've done. At What's Left of Us, at the J-Corn. Yes, and thank you again for including me in this, Silver Spook. It has been an honor. It's been a wonderful project that I've been able to participate in here, and I'm very grateful to have met everybody here tonight. So thank you for having me along and all of that stuff. And I'll shut up now. Okay.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ron.
Yeah,
Again, Ron is great. Ron, do check out Ron. I didn't realize Thought Slime was in the D&D thing. Jeez, I gotta go.
Yeah. Thought Slime is in that show. They play a character called Wrath Gurther. Watch the show to learn more.
All right, there we go.
It's a very fun guy, let me tell you that much. And when you watch the show, you'll watch this back and be like, oh.
Wait, you're telling me Thought Slime played a fungus?
Yeah.
Never.
Spoilers. I mean spoilers. But there's some fun guys in that show. Yeah.
Some little guys. Some little guys.
Some little guys, in fact, with dogs with human faces. Man-made horrors beyond comprehension. And then there's also giant crabs, which who wouldn't want a giant celestial crab? You know, who doesn't want one? It's on my Christmas list every year.
I mean, everything becomes a crab eventually.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
Gratification.
True.
Mm-hmm.
This was not always a crab. This used to be a ball of yarn.
There we go. That's science, evolution right there.
Yeah, that's how it works. That cat, eventually crab. Anyway, I'll shut up now.
Anyways, I forget remember who went. Zilla, you want to go?
Sure. So, thanks everybody. This was absolutely joyful. Thanks for coming with me on many tangents. Kind of what I do. You can find my work under Zilla Black, Zilla's Athenaeum on YouTube, at Zillable on Twitch and Blue Sky and Mastodon. I am, I do some history, some linguistics, some, lefty commentary. My latest video essays are, one is called You Can't Appease Fascists, and the other is called Internet Big Titty Goth Girl Gives Dating Advice. So, have fun with that.
That's some range. That's good range.
I watched that one. It was very good advice. Very good advice.
I'm gonna check it out.
Find a hobby. I think it's very important.
Variety.
I also do board game media criticism, so just like any, I think Silver Spook mentioned ADHD somewhere in there. Anyway. And, you can also find some short stories of mine out there on the internet under Zilla Black. Hope you enjoy. And thank you so much for being a part of this, because it's really exciting.
Yeah, totally. And I just want to say, I'm in at least I make some cameo appearance in some of the Zilla videos, and actually another our we have our Silver Spook curriculum for our Hawaiian anti-imperialist, anti-colonial our two little young ones, and Zilla is one of the educators, and of course Luna's I gotta shout this out before I forget. Don't forget to buy that. Where is it? There it is. We use Luna's Vietnamese official, very high quality educational materials, as well as Zilla's also. Our kid was just studying Greek, the history of antiquities, and was reading the Odyssey, and Holly teaches the English, and was watched your video on the ancient Greeks. It was very, very educational, very high quality education. Do check that out as well. So anyway, I just wanted to.
I do have a couple on Greece specifically, since that was my focus. And actually, right now I'm in the middle of Archeo Gaming live streaming Hades 2, so Greek mythology stuff, and just talking about all of the myths and Greek witchcraft and all that. Just fun stuff. It's out there.
Yeah, awesome. Where did you go?
Here.
Oh.
Hold on. Sorry. Not the most ideal material conditions. Well, hats off to Silver Spook and the Neofeud production. I guess what I'll do is I'll hype Luna's channel, and Luna can hype Non-Compete. So Luna has a great channel, youtube.com/LunaOi. That's LUNAOI. And if you're interested in Vietnam, all aspects of Vietnam, she's got videos of travel videos. She's got cooking and food videos. If you like Vietnamese food, she'll teach you how to cook it. And she also has a lot of political and cultural content teaching you about the history and the politics and the folklore of Vietnam. And if you go to banyanhouse.org or lunaoi.com, you can get the free ebook. The ebook is free, but she also has print copies available of part 1 and part 2 of the Vietnamese curriculum on Marxism-Leninism. And I say this humbly, I don't think there's a better resource on the basics here. The Vietnamese scholars who wrote the original work did a really amazing job condensing down like a century of literature from Marx and Engels and Lenin and Ho Chi Minh and compressed them into these volumes. And if you want to learn about dialectical materialism, historical materialism, Luna's got that free ebook available at lunaoi.com or banninghouse.org.
Yeah.
And then what's there to say about non-compete? We do
Non-compete. This is a non-compete. EJ, everyone, and his channel is non-compete on YouTube. You can find it easily. Don't tell me to spell that non-compete. Anyway.
youtube.com/non-compete.
Yes. We are cooperative. I am also a member of non-compete.
Yeah, Luna helps write everything that we do. So.
Yeah, shoot and edit.
Shoot, edit, write, everything. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, I do like video essays and stuff. It's the most recent one is about it's an attempt to try to draw people in with a little bit of a drama topic, but then actually talk about something that's substantial. So it's supposedly about Graham Plattner and whether or not we should support Graham Plattner, but it's really about why we need to build our own institutions as a working class. So check that out if you're interested.
It's a great video.
And yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I did watch it. It was really great. Yeah.
And while we're here, I'm just going to shout out
pissed
Mexie,
off
who
a
already
lot of
left.
liberal.
I bet it has.
Every morning we wake up and check that like 50 shitty comments out there.
From people who didn't watch it, clearly.
So while we're here, I'm just going to shout out Mexie because she already left.
Oh yeah, Mexie!
Got her own
Mexie!
channel. She's a lefty economist, and that's cool, and I like it when there are people who know that kind of thing on the left because it feels like it's hard to find them.
Yes.
And she also helps run Positive Leftist News, which everybody could use because the world, it is on fire, and it's nice to be reminded that some parts of it are good. And that comes out every month.
Optimism. Mexie's rad. We've known Mexie forever.
Silver Spook, your turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like I gotta give my silver stamp to Mexie. Mexie, I know Mexie's already gone. Mexie did like a whole bunch of she did like outside of me and Holly, she did like 13,000 words. She basically did like it's like 176 pages of Google Docs voice acting. That's a lot for one character. So there's a lot, I think, so she did like a whole bunch of that, and having had the least theater. I think she might have had the least theater experience, the most maybe a lot of academic experience. She is like teaches at a college level, but Mexie, if you ever come back and watch this, just thanks for putting in all the extra effort to convey these characters and do all this many difficult not fictional words and made up science fictional words of my script. And the channel's awesome. Also I want to say actually like not compete and Mexie both, like when I was getting more into the I guess BreadTube or digital left to spaces. Thanks for bringing me into that in the beginning. Because I remember when Neofeud 1 came out, I was like, I'm not sure how to promote this exactly, and luckily I did an interview with William Gibson, the Neuromancer, the original cyberpunk book writer. But there's like so much opportunity for like anti-capitalism and left socialist communist art and game development. I remember like the first time I was watching one of your streams and I was like, you were saying we need more art that's created by leftists, and I was like, well, I identify as that, and I make video games, and so thanks for bringing me into all of that. And Mexie also hosted a bunch of my talking about Hawaii and issues, and of course obviously Luna we did a whole bunch of panels, anti-colonial, anti-imperial, global panels for a period. And that's a lot of Neofeud too, honestly. Like that is it's a game that's like about various kinds of change makers, systemic system alterers, revolutionaries, and like their struggles and feeling like, oh my god, this is so hard, I'm not making any progress, and needing positive leftist news to kind of keep going. And even literally, we joked about dating sims, but like the way that relationships form in the struggle, in the revolutionary struggle, more honest, you see who people really are in their struggle in a way that you don't in a lot of like definitely mainstream capitalist life. It's so that's that. A lot of this has like honestly, a lot of these people that are involved in this panel and the voice acting are people that inspired a lot of what went into Neofeud 2 as well. So, and that's a quick way to also dovetail into. Yeah, I'm Silver Spook. You probably know who I am if you're watching this. Of course, look for Silver Spook, Neofeud 1 is on sale. Grab it, buy it, put some Class Consciousness in your friend's Steam library, or if you don't have Steam, you can get it on itch. And you can't wishlist it at the moment on Steam Neofeud 2 yet, but I'm probably gonna release it to itch first, and then we're gonna try to iron out a lot of bugs because Steam is a bigger there's more pressure on that, so I want to get that release right. But it's coming soon, and I have Silver Spook. I don't really have I think I have a link tree, but basically just look for Silver Spook wherever, Patreon, YouTube. I do Twitch streams sometimes, and then I'm on all the social media platforms in various capacities. So yeah, that's me. Sorry, I just lost my train. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming out again. And I know we could probably you get the vibe here. We have a lot of people with various, we are a lot of nerds, we're a lot of science fiction nerds. A lot of us may or may not like Star Trek, obviously like Mass Effect. And we could nerd out for probably 65,000 hours, I'm sure, if left to our own devices. So we got to end it at some point, but we'll definitely try to put on some more. We'll keep in contact and have some more of these for sure. And I will, solidarity, revolution, let's take down neo-feudalism. And thanks everybody again for coming out. Thanks everybody for listening, and thanks. And somebody else got to end it. I'm really bad at this. I get so anxious and then
get Neofeud 2. Get Neofeud 1 right now. Go download it. Go get a copy. Play it so that you're up to speed when you play Neofeud 2. You could also check out Silver Spook produced a video game featuring Luna Oi as a badass Vietnamese revolutionary. So if you want to play like a Contra like, where you're a Vietnamese guerrilla blasting away American imperialists, that's also available in the Silver Spook library. Mm-hmm. That's on itch.io too, right?
Yes, Decolonators, yeah. Decolonators,
right. Check that out if you want something to play in the meantime. If you want to hear Luna's beautiful voice.
No.
In-game sound. But yeah, no, it's always a pleasure working with you, and we're very excited for Neofeud 2 to come out. And
can't wait to play it.
Can't wait.
Silver Spook, the clock is tick-tocking.
I know.
Better get it done soon.
No pressure.
No pressure, quote unquote.
I need that though. I gotta get this thing done. There you go. But anyways, it's coming out, and we will be back at some point. And Ron, you got to do the pirate though. Give me a little bit of the pirate.
Thank you for watching, you landlubbers. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend and a wonderful Dia de los Muertos, even though that's supposed to be a more somber holiday. It's tomorrow. Don't forget to set your clocks back if then you celebrate the daylight savings time, and we'll see you the next time on the wee ship Silver Spook. All right, adios, everybody. Goodbye.
All right, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.